It's 8 a.m. on a Friday in a location not too far from Ghana's capital, Accra. 3 boys of school-going age tag along in what seems to be an endless spread of garbage. They head towards the Kole Lagoon, where odor from the polluted lagoon fills the air, oblivious to the infections and health hazards it poses. The 3 boys proceed into the filthy unknown, no school, no supervision, and no parents there to help them properly navigate their future. This is a true story from Agbubloshi, a commercial district in the Greater Accra region of Ghana. Many children come to these areas as a result of accompanying their working mothers, mostly traders. Few go to school. A good number have no idea who their mothers or fathers are. Vida, a trader in the district, shares her concerns and the dangers of raising a child in such an environment.
It is a really disturbing situation. I used to have children with me here, but due to illness, they could not advance their education. Many of the children here migrated from other places without their parents, and so they live their lives anyhow, since they have no one to take care of them. I think it would be prudent if government had social interventions in place for these children. The sanitation situation here causes so many problems for children. If government could help in any way, it would really be appreciated. The rains yield even nastier filth and an influx of mosquitoes. Anytime it rains, the sanitation situation worsens. I work here, but I am more concerned about how it affects the innocent children. Diarrhea and other illnesses are very common. It's very disturbing. The gutters are also nothing to write home about. Would appreciate it if government help with waste management and disease control in the area.
Momi will soon turn 13. She grew up in this area and is one of the lucky few who've been enrolled in formal education. Yet, even she succumbs to the pressures of the environment.
I saw some of your friends were playing in the field. Why is that so?
Oh, but as for us, we are children. We need to play.
Dr. Felix Adoyobo is the Acting Director, Development Policy Division of the National Development Planning Commission.
Early childhood development, that is very critical for the present status and then the future of the child. That is something that we need to pay good attention to.
The Commission's latest findings show that child poverty in Ghana has taken an upsurge. It reveals a larger percentage of Ghanaian children lack adequate access to good sanitation, health, safety, and a host of necessary welfare avenues. The NDPC labels this as multidimensional poverty.
Several dimensions of poverty. So the study looked at 8 dimensions of welfare, that's how we call it, so which included things like access to education, access to information by the children, access to water, sanitation, shelter, and a host of others. There were 8 of them. We classified a child as being multidimensionally poor if he or she suffers from 3 or more of these 8 dimensions. And so we looked at the various 8 categories, and for each category, over 50% of children in that age bracket suffered from 3 or more dimensions of poverty, which was quite alarming. Looking at monetary poverty alone, the number was about 28%. But once we delved deeper and looked at various dimensions of poverty, the average sum is well over 70% of Ghanaian children.
Somewhere in Ghana, the next Bill Gates has not been fed, the next Albert Einstein has been denied science, and the next Oprah Winfrey has not been taught the power of speech. Child poverty is real and hides in more places than we all care to admit.
We need the help. We want government to help us.
For JoyNews, PSC Nanayao Safo's report.